All right, guys, what's going on? All right, now we're here for another session. What we do is we bring you guys a presentation and we talk about the four main things, the four main components that you can do, that you need to have in your business so you can create consistent income no matter what you're promoting, right? It's probably at least one of these things that you don't have, that you didn't even know that you didn't have, that you need. Now, first off, we're going to talk about, like, let me kind of give you guys an idea of my backstory real quick, right? Because I started out just like you guys, just like you, bro, sis, you watching, right? Just like you. When I started out online, I started out because I was a mechanic, busting up my knuckles and stuff. So I got a little bit of scars, and everything. I had to, work on getting my hands on, but I mean, I used to work a lot of hours doing that. I mean, I liked working on cars, don't get me wrong, but I mean, when you're spending 50, 60, 70 hours a week doing something and you're not bringing the profit in that you want, it's a lot of work that you put out and not bringing in a profit. Because it's like, okay, yeah, I was making money, but then by the time I paid that $4,000 a month in rent, and I'm talking about shop rent, okay? Then I paid for the insurance for the shop, all of those expenses that we have with a brick and mortar business, then by the time I, am looking at how much should I actually make, it was at a rate of less than minimum wage once you start taking everything away and looking at the hours, so I knew I needed to do something different, so I got online, and I said, hey, well, let me see what's up with this make money online thing, right? And I mean, I struggled at the beginning. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, it was rough. I got online January 2018. It was rough because there was a lot of things that I was missing. Some of the same things that you guys, are missing, and we're going to talk about. I was missing them. I didn't know how to do anything. I didn't have a step-by-step process. I didn't have the proper training on what to do, on how to even, get people to see what I had going on Facebook, so I had to go through, some phases. Okay. Like my first 90 days, I made $9.24, right? Like I was very thankful. I ain't even gonna lie. I was like mad happy when I made that. Right. But that's rough. When you go through 90 days and you just made $9.24 and you actually were trying, it was rough. And I mean, I went through a period where lights got cut off, because the bills didn't get paid because money wasn't coming in, but I knew that, this was a better situation for me online, because of the fact of, you can multiply your time being online, I didn't have to go out there and put in all of those hours. I just needed to figure out, the things that I didn't know, and it took me some thousands of dollars to do that, this place and that place. But eventually, once I started figuring it out and I started having success, when I got involved with a particular program, that I use, to leverage and make high ticket income. In other words, we're going to show you that, as we move forward and everything. But just letting you guys know, I started the same place you did, not getting results, just trying to make some money, didn't know what the heck to do, and now once I started making those commissions, you're going to see some proof of that, myself and my team as well, and hear from them, a little bit later as well. You're going to see that these pieces that we're going to show you today that you are missing are literally what you need to get you going in the right direction with your business and making that type of income that you want. If you want to make an extra $1,000 a month, or you want to make extra 5 or 10,000 or 20,000, whatever it is, these are the things that you need to have in place so that you can start doing that. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and jump right into the session tonight. All right. And we're going to go ahead and talk about these 4 key components that you actually need to have set up in your business. All right. So let's go ahead. I'm going to bring you up here. You guys just let me know if you're able to see me clearly up here. Are you able to see the board clearly up here? Let me know, guys. Give me some thumbs up. Let me know if you guys can see me clearly. Can y'all see me up here? All right. And what we're going to do is we're going to talk about, and let me know if you guys can see my board. All right. Got thumbs up, Eddie. All right, cool. All right. We talking about these 4 main components, okay, that you need to rock out in your business to be able to grow, okay, and actually get the income that you want. And I'm gonna tell you, I did not have all of these, okay. I only had, at the first time when I first started, I didn't have any. And then I only had 1. All right. But the first thing that you're gonna need is you're gonna need ongoing support. Okay. Now, a lot of times people, they just see the word support, right? But they don't really understand the importance of the ongoing part. That's like the most important part, the fact that it's ongoing. Why do you think that you need ongoing support versus just like email support or something like that? Give me some feedback, Tina. Why do you need ongoing support versus just like email support or something? Why do you need ongoing?
ongoing support. If you have any questions that you may have, you can have it on a weekly basis or a monthly basis or every 2 weeks, versus waiting 24 to 48 hours.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right. And it's like this. It's like when you buy, a training, right? Typically when we buy trainings, we just get like a video, right? We watch that video, we can't talk to that video. We have a question, we pretty much stuck, looking at that video. Okay, and that video is not going to talk back. With the Encore, just like Tina said, that means that you guys meet, whether you and your team or whatever, you guys meet, whether it be weekly, bi-weekly, or at least monthly. Right. And a lot of times, I think a lot of monthly is just enough because it gives you time to actually implement things. Right. But as long as you're meeting, right, on a Zoom or whatever the case may be, because you're going to have questions. Guys, I've been doing this since 2018. And yeah, that's not a long time in business terms or whatever. Right. But do you know how many times that I've needed to, talk to someone to, whether it be to get an idea about something, to kind of flush out a strategy or whatever? You know how many times I need to talk to one? I'll put it into perspective for you right now. I literally just did a mastermind session with another coach 2 days ago. 2 days ago, I did a mastermind session with another coach. So my point is, you're going to always need this, right? But if you don't have this, this is when you get stuck. You don't know what to do. You don't have anyone to ask. So the ongoing support is super crucial. All right. Now let's talk about the next thing that we need. All right. And a lot of people don't have this at all, right? A lot of people don't. All right. This right here is super crucial as well. This is a blueprint. Now, what this means is this is like a roadmap, right? This is a roadmap. And I'm going to tell you why this is important. Okay. Think about it like this. You're like, okay, I'm going to start my business. I'm ready. You're excited, right? You want to get some sales. You want to get some leads. We get it. But then you go through the training and you're like, oh, this is awesome. This is amazing training. You're watching these videos, right? Then you're like, okay, now where do I start? What do I do? Right? You don't know what to do, how to categorize everything. Because think about it. You may have a training, let's say, it says something about some Facebook stories over here. Let's just say you got some training on funnels, right? Let's just say you may have some training on Twitter. Let's just say you may have some training on talking to people in the inbox. Let's just say, right? But where do you start and what do you do each day? That's where the confusion comes. Well, when you have a blueprint, a roadmap, you know what you're supposed to do. And what we use is a 5-step blueprint. And we're going to talk about that in a little bit to show you how you can get that same blueprint. We use a 5-step blueprint to get you started so that you can start, knowing. It's like a checklist. Think about it. If you have a checklist and okay, boom, I know each day I need to do this, right? And it takes you, let's say it takes you about an hour, hour and a half to do, right? And depending upon, once you get more advanced, it may take you 2 hours. I know 2 hours advanced, right? That's really about it. But, once you know what to do, I ain't even gonna lie, I no fluff, right? But when you have a blueprint, when you have a checklist, you know exactly what you need to do. And all you have to do is check off that list. It's like, okay, I know I need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. Okay. You're like, okay, boom, that's done. Boom, that's done, right? Even if you take a break in between, maybe you need to, go to work or whatever the case may be. You're like, okay, I know there's 3 more things I need to do. You check it out. As long as you're doing these 5 things to get started, you're going to start getting traction in your business, start getting people seeing what you have and start getting leads, right? That are going to lead up to sales, right? But if you don't have that blueprint, you don't know the 5 things to be doing each day. So you're going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff. Like I was out there spending, as far as like online, I didn't even lie, man. I was up there spending, like, seriously, oh my jeepers. I probably was spending like 9, 10 hours a day online when I was trying to figure this stuff out. I didn't have a blueprint. I didn't know what I was supposed to do. So I was trying to do some of everything and I was getting tired, and you get burnt out doing that. You know what I mean? Thank goodness I'm a very resilient person, right? So I hung in there until I got some guidance, but without a blueprint, actual roadmap, knowing like a checklist, boom, 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 everything else is going to seem like a bunch of jumble. And I guarantee that the majority of people are missing this blueprint. Guarantee this, that the majority of people are missing a blueprint. And this is why they're confused and not knowing, even though they may have, training in their back office from the thing they bought, but they're not knowing how to get started with getting some traction on Facebook and or YouTube, as a matter of fact, for that matter. Okay. So what's the next thing that we're going to need? All right. Now this one right here is one when I first started, I didn't have this, and then I did eventually get it. I didn't have it at first. All right, this one right here, this is a vessel, and I'm going to explain this, okay, so people clearly understand what a vessel is and how you choose a vessel so you got the right one, right, or the right ones, okay? You don't have to just choose one, it's up to you. But when we're talking about a vessel, we're literally talking about, something that you're promoting, that you can exchange that thing, that link, right, whether it's a service or a product, right? You can exchange that thing for some money. That's all it is when we're saying a vessel. That's all we mean. Is like, for instance, let's say something that people are, I don't care if you're selling markers, right? You could be selling, let's think of this as a BizOp, okay? All right, a person, they can sign up for this BizOp, they get the access to the BizOp, you get the money, right? You could be selling markers, they get the marker, you get the money. It's the same thing. Now, how do we determine if it is the right type of vessel? Okay, because we definitely are a proponent, we definitely are all for multiple streams, right? But you need at least one of them in there. That's a good vessel. Now, what makes a good vessel? Let's see if we got any ideas. Betty, can you give me like one characteristic of a good vessel when I'm talking about this type of vessel here? What would make a vessel good?
I would say if it was high ticket.
Mm-hmm. Why? That's a good one. Now tell us why. Why is high ticket? Why is that a good characteristic of a good vessel?
Because you're leveraging your time and you're making less money, more money with the time that you invest to grow your business.
Boom. A lot of people miss this, and I ain't even gonna lie, because when I first started, all right, when I first started, I didn't know this. When I first started, the opportunity that I was promoting at the time, when I started in January 2018, it was called MCA, Motor Club of America, right? And the majority of us were promoting it for the make money online opportunity part. We weren't just promoting the product. We were trying to get other people who wanted to also make money, right? And it was, at the time, it was paying $80 per sign up, okay? And I ain't even gonna lie, it wasn't until later that I realized this, but I'm about to show you guys. I'm gonna break this down. And I haven't done this in other trainings, but I'm gonna break it down here, okay? They were paying $80 per sign up. That's what they were paying us, right? Now, how it was the gas, when I say the gas, it was like, when I say something is the gas, it's like, yo, that's the hoop dream. That's that bull crap, right? That's like, they snowed us. That's what all that is, like slang, right? That's what I mean by the gas. So this is how it was a gas. You're like, okay, cool, $80 a sign up. All right, cool, right? That's what we was thinking. Like, all right, cool. But here was the thing. They had a stipulation to whereas if someone canceled that roadside assistance, because that's what it was, if someone canceled within 17 months, right? If someone canceled within 17 months, right? I shouldn't say 17 per month, but 17 months, then we would get a chargeback, because that commission they were paying us, right, was what's called earned commission. So it's like they would pay us $80. It was advanced earned, so they would pay us $80 up front. But really, that $80, we didn't really earn it until the person who signed up stayed for 17 months. Should take away that dollar sign, because that don't mean that. Stayed for 17 months. So what does that mean, really? That means I took out my calculator, and check this out, I didn't even take out my calculator while I was with that particular opportunity. I didn't figure this out until, like, I ain't even gonna lie, I swear I did the math on this like 5 months ago. I'm like, wait a minute, I was for real hustling backwards? Yeah, shawty, you was for real hustling backwards. I ain't even lying. So if we do the math, we're like, okay, $80, right? And that means over the course of 17 months, right? That was about 4.705. So let's just round it to $5. We're going to round it to $5. All right. What that means is I was basically making $5 per month, because at any time they quit in between them 17 months, then some of that money that they gave me, $80, they take it back. They take away the money. Take back. They call it a chargeback, but I call it takesy-backsy. Takesy-backsy. Okay. They take that money back. So that wound up being that I was making $5 a month. Because if you're over here hoping that people don't quit in 17 months and you up there promoting it for the BizOp, think about it. Man, people don't make money. What do they be wanting? And if they don't know how to make money, because hell, I didn't know how to make money at that time. So they didn't know how to make money. I couldn't teach them how to make money. I was just hoping and praying they signed up. So yeah, the rate of people that didn't last for 17 months was high. So my point is, that was the vessel that I had, right? And how, like, at $5 a month, like, somebody tell me how much you pay for your mortgage or rent, whichever you pay per month. Earl, do you mind sharing that with us? Are you there, Earl? I don't know if Earl's there. Deborah, you there? I know Deborah there. I swear she'd be technically challenged. Technology don't be her friend sometimes. Tina.
700.
700. All right, cool. All right, so if you're paying $700 a month, you know, for your dwelling, right? Okay. Now, if you make $5 a month, how many of them sales do you need to rock out with, right?
Jesus.
So this is how I was out there hustling backwards. So 700 divided by the $5 a month sales, right? I would need to make 140 of them sales. I would need 140 sales, right? Now, let's just be 100 with it. Let's just be damn 100. Doing organic traffic, especially, okay? And you ain't making 140 sales, especially when you're just starting out, like, for real. Like, let's just be real. Let's just be honest. Like, stop all the bullshit. Let's be honest. 140 sales is a lot of sales, right? But that's how many you would need to make just to make your house payment. You need 140 of them. Why? Because you're hustling backwards. I was hustling backwards. I didn't realize that, right? So I was messing up bad. What we got? Earl, sorry. Okay, gotcha, Earl. He's there. He just let us know that his mic was muted. Okay, no problem, Earl. Just make sure you're with us, buddy. So you need 140 sales. That's crazy. Let's just be honest, guys, at what it takes for us to go ahead and get the momentum and get the leads coming in and everything, right? If we hustling for that, like, it's like, oh, I gotta sign up, right? We hustling for that. Man, we making less than minimum wage, and I think minimum wage, if I'm not mistaken, isn't minimum wage like $7.50, $7.75, somewhere around there? Like, we hustling less than minimum wage. Like we might as well, and I don't have anything against jobs. I used to keep 2 jobs, but you might as well just keep your job then. That's just saying. Might as well keep your job. No big deal, right? You know, I mean, if that's all you want to do is make $5 a month, right? So when we're talking about a vessel, all right, we're talking about a vessel that has the ability for you to make the type of income that you actually need to be making, okay? For you to feel, for it to be where, because like this is a situation that happens a lot, and I've heard people talk about this, you know, that let's say, you know, you have a husband, right? You know, so we talk about the wife, you have a husband, you want to, you know, work online, you're trying to do this thing, right? And then you ain't making the money yet, right? And then your husband is like, yo, you keep spending money, but you ain't bringing no money in. And then let's say you finally do make a sale and it's like a hot $5, right? That means, you know, that's what it adds up to, $5 a month. He like, yo, that's a scam. You need to quit. I mean, but can you really blame him if that's all that you can make is $5 a month, right? But when you have the right vessel, right? And I'm going to be totally transparent, okay? Because I'm not out there trying to, you know, tell a person, you know, that there's only one vessel. I have multiple, right? But the point I'm making is you need something that is high ticket. And we're going to show you what we use and why we use it and how you can plug in. But the point is you need something that's high ticket. Now, what we mean by high ticket? In this case, because people have asked me that, in this case, what we mean by high ticket is something that you can make anywhere from $250 per sale, right, on up, okay? Anywhere you can make $250 per sale on up. Why? And we just talked about how much money that you may need for a bill, right? So in the case of the example that Tina gave us, Tina said that, you know, for one of her bills for her mortgage payment, she needs $700, right? All right. So instead of Tina going out there getting 140 people, right, hustling like a chicken with their head cut off, hustling backwards as hell, right? All right. Well, how many sales does she need, even at just 250, for example? How many sales does she need to get her 700 at that point? How many you need, Tina? How many would you need with the proper vessel? How many sales would you need?
2.5.
2.5. So let's just say 3. Okay. I mean, you could get a
I
half
could
a
go
sale,
up
we can
higher.
work it out, you know. But you only need 3 sales, right, to go ahead and rock out and get that bill paid. Guys, do you want to have to be hustling for 140 sales, right, just to be able to pay a substantial bill? Or would you rather you be able to pay it in 3 sales? Y'all tell me. I mean, if y'all want to work hard and have to get 140 sales to get that same money, then y'all tell me. Let me know. If y'all want to work hard, I got some work for you, right? Earl said 3 sales. Absolutely, Earl. 3 sales. You would rather only have to make 3 sales. And that's the point of choosing a vessel that at least allows you to make 250 or more, okay? And guys, we're going to show you the vessel that we use that allows you to make anywhere from 250 to 2,000, okay? So you're definitely going to be in the right place with that. And like I said, I just wanted to show you guys that because I made that mistake when I started. Had I gone to a presentation like this, like seriously, I would have been like, oh, dang, I didn't even think about that. That makes sense. I would have totally not wasted my time with that other opportunity. And I'm going to be straight up with you. I don't care how good it is. If I don't actually need the product, then I need to go and get me a vessel that works. So let's say if I needed that particular product, that one was roadside assistance. I actually had AAA. Just saying, it is what it is. I actually had AAA, right? But let's say if I needed that product, like I was using it for the product, that particular one I had MCA, right? Let's say I was using it for the product. Then guess what I would have done? Had I went to a presentation like this and had this knowledge that I'm giving to you guys today, guess what I would have done? I would have kept it over here, right? I would have kept it and used it if I needed it, right? I would have kept it over here, used it, and then I would have went out and got me a dang on proper vessel so I could make some money. Guys, this is business. Nobody came here because they're trying to not learn how to make money, make more money in their business. You came here because you want to make money in your business, or either you need a business to make money, or whatever the case may be. This is business, right? So you don't try and make your thing that you're using just because it's something you like. Don't try and turn that into what it ain't. It ain't what it ain't, right? For example, like I have other things that I promote as well, or actually that I use. I don't actually promote it, right? I have health and wellness products, right? Health and wellness, okay? All right, and I have a few different ones, so it's not about promoting any particular type of company. I have a few different ones. But you know what? I use the products. They don't have no high-tech commission. I use the products, and I got me some vessels to actually make the life-changing income. I don't rely on stuff that's only going to pay me, $10 or something like that, whatever it pays. I just know I don't have an opportunity to make $250 per WAP or $1,000 per WAP. I know that. Right? So I use the stuff, right? So if you're saying, oh, well, I already have a product that I promote, this and that, the third. If it's not a proper vessel, you need to get yourself a vessel and still use the thing that you love using. Okay? Because this is about business. This is about business. All right? Now, let's talk about the last thing that we need, which consequently, if you don't have these 3, then you don't have the last one properly. Right? The last one, and so therefore, I didn't have it. I didn't have the last one. What is the last thing that you need? What is the last thing that you need? What's going on, Don? I see Don that came up in here. I ain't seen him in a minute. What's the last thing that you need? Anybody tell me, whether you write it in the chat or what? Because I know some of y'all having technical difficulties.
Leverage.
Leverage, baby. And talk to me about leverage. What does that mean in this particular case? Because sometimes people think we're talking about the compensation plan, which that's cool too. But in this case, what do we mean by leverage? So people know exactly what they could be looking for.
Leverage is basically just having a system in place to where when you bring somebody in, they can go ahead and use everything that you're using.
Boom. Just that dang on simple. Boom. That means you don't have to provide the ongoing support all by your dang on self. You up there like, man, I'm still trying to learn, and oh my goodness, now I gotta teach people stuff. Right? Like that's crazy when you first start. I ain't even gonna lie. That's like it really hamstrings you. It hinders you. You'll be going right. You'll be having your speed going and everything, and then as soon as you get a few signups, right? Then guess what happens when you don't have the leverage to plug into? People start messaging you, right? And they're like, hey, Tina, how do I do this? And Tina's like, okay. All right, you messaging the person. This is how you do this. Then the other person that you signed up with you, right? Then they message you, hey, Tina, how do I do this? You're like, okay. just about to go to bed, but okay. Right? Because you never want anybody to be going saying that that you didn't help them, right? So you're like, all right, you help, right? Then you wake up in the morning, you got 4 more messages. Tina, I didn't understand that. Can you help me again? This other person, Tina, I didn't understand that. Can you help me again? And before you know it, instead of you being able to grow your business, right, you're spending all of your time being customer support because you ain't got nothing to leverage. When you leverage, right, they plug into the same trainings you plug into, whether it's weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. It really doesn't matter as long as it's at least monthly, in my opinion, from what I've seen. At least monthly, you good, right? But so you could plug them into that. So then when they reach out to you, Tina, when they reach out to you and say, hey, here, and I'm using this voice on purpose. Hey, Tina, how do I set up my Facebook profile? What can you do, Tina? Like, what can your response be? Like, tell me, like, for real. I want y'all to really get this, because I didn't know this. So I was hustling way backwards when I was making money. I was stressed the heck out, when I started making money, but it got way easier because I learned this. But what could you then say if you have leverage? That you can leverage all of this, what could you then say if one of your people reach out to you like, hey, Tina, how do I set up my Facebook profile? For example, they ask you that. What could you say, Tina?
You can take them into your to your group, and you can point them into the direction of how-to videos of the doing your
I am
Facebook
so glad
profile.
you used that word. I'm dead serious. Do y'all know how long it took me to understand what she just said, the point? Here's what I need y'all to understand. Because this is, and I've had, multiple coaches or whatever, and some of the recent coaches I've had actually reinforce this factor. Because when we first get going, right, we don't have no leverage, for one, right? And we actually be thinking that we got to be Encyclopedia Brown. That we got to be like, oh, they asked us a question. I got to give the answer. I got to give the answer. I got to know the answer. So I got to make a video giving them the answer. Y'all know why? One of the main reasons why I have some of those earlier videos that I made in 2018, because I was not pointing, because I didn't have anything to leverage to point to. I had to make all the damn training because people was asking me how to do this that had joined me because I was, getting people really quick and making money. But then it's like, damn, now how they gonna make money if I gotta stop and make all these videos? Because I didn't have nothing to point them to. And that's the honest truth. I ain't even gonna lie about that. That's the honest truth. I was stressed the hell out because I did not even know that this is what I should have been doing, pointing, but I didn't have nothing to point to. So what Tina is saying is that when you have the leverage, you can leverage everything that's here. Somebody happens to reach out to you, right? You say, hey, start your training in the group, because this is literally where you tell them to go. You tell them to go to the group, and you tell them to go to whatever, however often we're having the sessions, right? You tell them to go to the let's say the weekly training. You tell them to go to the weekly training, and you point them to where the training is in the group so they get started, and you point them to the group again if they have questions. You point them to the group and to the weekly training. You point. This is how, excuse me, this is how I'm able to have different, different groups and everything and help so many people, right? And have multiple streams, right? Multiple vessels and also them, little things that I use, more so than sell. But this is how I'm able to do that and still can find time to sleep. I swear I watch Law and Order, and I started watching, what is that, Low Country? Y'all heard of that? Low Crab Country, something like that. That's pretty neat. But my point is, this is how I got time to do that stuff. Because I learned just what Tina said about pointing, because I had to get the leverage to be able to do that, so that you're not spending all your time having to respond to messages about how to do stuff, right? And so instead, you can spend the time, with your strategy sessions and actually growing your business so that you can increase your income. So that's what leverage does for you. When somebody joins you, right, then you can go ahead, plug them into wherever your support system is for your ongoing support. And like I said, if you don't have any of these, we're going to show you exactly how you can get all of these, okay? You can plug them into the blueprint. So it's not like, oh, like people will say this, right? And I get it because I've said it before. They'll say, Okay, when I join, how do I get leads? Follow the blueprint. But if you don't have a blueprint, what you going to tell them? Then you're trying to spew out all this information, and they're like, man, that sounds like a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Follow the blueprint, right? When they're like, hey, I got some questions. Ask for the support for. Ask away, buddy. Ask away, right? And like I said, everybody has the ability to get the vessel. They just didn't know how to get it, right? So if they don't know how to get it, right, then you point them to the vessel that you have. All right. And then what happens when they go ahead and join you? Then they also have this leverage here. So they don't have to be held captive to their business either. Okay. So this is super crucial. All right. Has anybody else ever suffered from not having leverage where, you got a sign up and then you felt like you had to like hold their hand and do everything, and then it took away from you doing your business? Has anybody ever suffered from that? Earl says, I have. So Earl is feeling what I'm saying. Earl says, he also said he liked my voice too. Thanks, Earl. Has anybody else suffered from that where somebody signed up for something and then you felt compelled to help them because, you didn't want to be one of the people who just leave people high and dry, but then it took away from you doing your business because you had to do all of the stuff yourself? Has anybody else ever felt that?
I did, and it felt
that?
like I was a damn manager.
Yes, you feel like a manager, but you ain't even getting paid for it. You're like, wait a minute. I ain't signed up for that. Okay. So this is how you get rid of that feeling. And I want to show you really quick, give an example, okay, of this same scenario is how other companies, other major companies run their operation as well. So this is not made up. This is like serious stuff. People just don't teach it this way. All right. For example, a company that you guys probably have heard of because you are network marketers, right? ClickFunnels, for example. All right. Now they sell a tool, right? They sell a tool, and they do sell training too, but they sell a tool, right? So how do they encompass these things? All right. Number one, when you sign up for ClickFunnels, all right, they actually have these meetings. I think it's called funnel hacking something, right? I used to go to them, right, where they actually show you how to build the funnels, right? And I believe they have it at the 97 level. It might be the 300 level, as a matter of fact. It was at the 300 level. But anyway, they have ongoing support, right? So that way each week, they were doing it each week, you could go and learn how to use their tool. That's the ongoing support. So you don't have to be out there trying to figure out how to use their tool. They do have it built in if you're at the proper level. Blueprint. All right. How are they going to tell you a blueprint? They show you exactly how to put their funnels together. On their weekly support, at the time it was weekly, they show you exactly how to put those funnels together so you don't have to guess how to do it. And they also offer outside trainings to show you how to actually use those funnels. Right now, this is not a promotion for ClickFunnels. My point is, because I have a tool, I know I've seen these same characteristics in this company, right? Like I did the 1 funnel away challenge, and it shows you how you can actually take those funnels that you built and start actually putting them out there in the atmosphere to actually start getting leads and sales. For a lot of people who use those are maybe like offline products and stuff like that. But my point is, they actually show you how to do that. They actually have a plan in place for you to do that. So if you decide to be an affiliate for ClickFunnels and sell it to somebody, you don't have to feel like, oh, I got to show them. They also have affiliate training in there as well that comes with it. And once again, this is not a promotion for ClickFunnels, but I'm just letting you know what I know is in there because I've seen it, right? So it didn't matter to me that when I first got ClickFunnels, right, because I got it back in 2018. No, yeah, it was 2018, like after I stopped, losing. I was losing for 90 days. After I stopped losing, I got with a training team and they were using ClickFunnels, so I got it. But the person I got it from was someone on the team, but they were new to it as well. It didn't matter. Why did it not matter? Because ClickFunnels had its own blueprint. They had their own affiliate market. It's called affiliate affiliate boot camp. Excuse me. They have an affiliate boot camp training. You guys probably have seen it, right? So they already had it. So it didn't matter that she didn't know how to use it yet. That's all right. That's cool. I plugged in, right? And then of course the vessel is a system itself, right? So they have that. They have their own system itself that I can just give that person. Here's ClickFunnels link, right? Because I literally have people who affiliates who are buying ClickFunnels every month, and I get a commission. Do you think those people reach out to me and say, hey, Dee, I got ClickFunnels from you, and I need you to show me how I can get some commissions with ClickFunnels. No, none of them ever reached out to me. Because even if they did, what did I tell them? Well, you can go here to learn how to do the funnels, and you can do their affiliate bootcamp to go ahead and learn how to get you some affiliate commissions with ClickFunnels. I would point, okay? And then so that means when people decide to get ClickFunnels from someone, right? If you're an affiliate with ClickFunnels, then they just plug right in and leverage, and they can use the same stuff that ClickFunnels already has in place for a person to do. That's the importance of seeing this. It's like, this is not made up. This is stuff that, you know, bigger companies already do. We just didn't know. We just didn't pay attention soon enough. You guys are catching it way soon, right? Because I'm teaching it to you, right? I ain't even gonna lie, it took forever for me to stop hustling so freaking hard. I was making money, but I swear I was working like, I don't know, do y'all want to work 10, 11 hours a day online just to finally start making some money online? Do y'all? Is there anybody in here that wants to work that many hours online just to start getting some results? That was crazy, right? But you don't know what you don't know. And that's why we don't work those type of hours anymore, because now we know better. Okay. Now, guys, like I told you, I'm going to show you, all right, if there's anything up here that you don't have, and I know it's at least one, I already know, right? Because I done been there. We all done been there, right? If there's anything up here that you don't have, I'm going to show you how you can actually get all of these, all right? I don't care what you promote, all right? If there's anything up here that you don't have, I'm going to show you how you can get those, all right? So I definitely want you to, let somebody in. I definitely want to make sure that you stick around to the end, because we have some cool bonuses for you as well. All right. Now, so the first thing that I'm going to show you how to get is I'm going to show you how to get the vessel. I'm going to introduce you to the vessel that we use, because we already talked about what makes a good vessel, right? So I'm going to introduce you to the vessel. Once I introduce you to the vessel, I'm going to show you how you can get all of the rest of these with some bonuses on top. Is that okay? Do I have your permission to go ahead and introduce you to the vessel and then show you all of the bonuses on top? Can I get some thumbs up? What's up? Can I go ahead and show you that? Hey, how's it going, Natasha? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining us. Okay, Earl says yes. Awesome, awesome. Deborah says yes. Awesome, awesome. I have no clue. I think I can't see everybody on the screen. Now that's what it's okay. Tina says awesome. Tasha says okay. Everybody says yes. So let me go ahead and do that now. Let me show you how you can get what you need, because we want you to get what you need. All right. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Okay. And I went to the wrong button. I almost hit the wrong button. Share my screen. All right. All right. This is the vessel here that we use. All right. Easy1up. What this is an instant pay situation, instant pay commissions. So what that means is when somebody buys one of these products from you, and I'll show you real quick the products, don't worry. When somebody buys one of these training products from you, you get the commissions instantly, and you get 100% of it. So that's pretty cool too. All right. So let's talk about it real quick. What is the product? All right. Because you always want to make sure you know what I'm saying, like what you buy. You don't want to buy air. Okay. You don't want to buy air. All right. So the different products are actually different affiliate marketing training products. Now it's different subject matter, right? It's different subject matter. You know, they have things in here for affiliate marketing, things in here about how to get traffic, how to do email marketing, and you know how to do drop shipping if that's your thing. So it's different strategies in here that you can use depending upon your flavor, right? Now let's get to what does all this mean for me, D? Like, well, where's the money? Show me the money. Everybody wants to know, show me the money. Okay. So now that you understand what the products are, it's different at each level. So for example, the highest level is the Vertex Live, the $2,000 level. All right. Now, this is all you need to keep in mind really, is that the highest level that you get in at, you're able to earn when someone buys it through your link, you're able to earn at all the levels below, and you get everything at the levels below. So let's say you join at the $2,000 level, which is the Vertex Live level. That's the level that I'm at, by the way. So for example, and we have a couple other people here at that Vertex Live level as well. All right. So let's say you joined at Vertex Live level, the $2,000 level. First of all, what are you going to get? You're going to get all the training that's here, but you get all the training on all the other levels included at no additional cost. You get all this. You get everything, right? Now, what does that mean for your pocket? Now, for your pocket, what that means is when someone decides to join you, let's just say they join you at the Vertex Live level. then how much commission? You see the Vertex Live level is a $2,000 level. Then you guys told me how much commission would you make if a person joined you? If you're at the Vertex Live and someone joined you at the Vertex Live, how much commission would you make? Let me see. Tasha, you there?
Yeah.
All right. How much commission would you make from Easy1up if you're at the 2,000 and someone joined you at the 2,000? How much would you make?
2,000.
Absolutely. So when we did that example with Tina at $750, well, one $2,000 sale, you know, if Tina was at the 2,000, which I don't know what level Tina's at, but if Tina's at the $2,000 level and she made one $2,000 sale, that would like literally cover her for like a couple months and have something to spare. Okay, we're talking about working less. What we got? And Don put in the chat, and he also says 2,000. Absolutely, Don. Thank you for that. All right. Now I want to go ahead and address, you know, what happens if, you know, let's use another example real quick. Let's say you're at the 250 level, the $250 level. First off, what did you get? You get all the training at the $250 level, right? Plus all the training at the levels below, which is the 125, right? You get all that training. Now, what about the money? Show me the money, right? What about the money? What that means is if you're at the Vertex, which is the $250 level, right? And someone joins you at the $250 level, then you make the $250 commissions. What if they join you and what if they join through your link and they decide to get the $100 level? You make $100. What if they go through your link and they decide to get the $25 level? I would hope they wouldn't do that, but you make $25, okay? Now, I know this is the question that everybody because I mean, I had the same question when I was looking at the program too. What happens if you're at the $250 level and someone decides to join, they go through your link and they're going to see all the options. You know, you can't be trying to hold people back, right? And they're going to be like, I want to join the 1,000. I want to join the 1,000. This is what they say because they want to get more training here, and they also want to be able to earn more money. So what amount will you get? Let's see, because this may stump some people, so I want to make sure you guys understand. Let's see, Deborah. Oh, Earl knows. Earl put in the chat. Don knows. I think Deborah, I swear, we got to get Deborah a new mic. Tina, what do they get?
0.
0. So what does that mean? And this is from a business standpoint, guys. Okay. And this is the type of stuff that we teach, man, like for real. This is from a business standpoint. So if I'm in business and I want to make as much as I possibly can, right? Then you want to position yourself at the highest that you possibly can position yourself, right? Based on your finances, you know, whatever the case may be. I ain't even gonna say based on your finances, based on your desire. Because let me tell you a quick story real quick. And this is true. This is not made up, right? When I first, and let me take off the share real quick. When I first joined Easy1up, and I actually joined them in 2018. It was the end of June. It was like June 29th. I officially signed up, right? And I had talked to the person I was joining. I had reached out to them after looking at the program and everything, you know, and I had some questions. They answered the questions and everything. And I said, okay, give me a couple of days because I had to, you know, see what level I was going to join at, right? And where I was economically was not in a good space economically, okay? Because remember I told you, I started in January of 2018. I failed for 90 days. Failed because I wasn't on the path of learning. That's the reason it's a failure. It's not the amount. It's the fact that I wasn't even on the path of learning. Okay, after 90 days, I started getting some training. I joined a training group to start learning how to actually market. And then in June of the end of June, the last day of June is when I actually joined Easy1up. And I was toggling between the $500 level and the 1,000. And I didn't have the money to put into it. This was my situation. If I would have took the actual cash to do it, then something wouldn't have got paid. I told you before the lights got cut off, right? You know, so I was like, damn, man, I don't want that to happen again. Like, so what do I do? So I had one credit card. That's what I had. This is a true story. I'm not lying. I had one credit card at that time. And I said, okay, I can do the 500 or the 1,000. And I said to myself, well, D, do you want to make $500 or you want to make $1,000? I'm like, yo, I need to make as much as possible, man. Like, seriously. So I put the 1,000 on my card, right? And at the time, the limit of the card, I didn't have the space for the 2,000 on the credit card, but I had the space for the 1,000 on the card, and I put it on my card, right? And you know, once I did that, I told myself, okay, look, you need to go all in. You need to get it. You need to make it happen, right? Because obviously the credit card had to be paid off, right? But my point is that I chose to do that because I chose to win. Like, there is no, oh, well, I can't afford. There is none of that in my life. Oh, I can't afford this. It's not I can't afford. It's how can I afford this? How can I make this work? And that's what I had to do when I first started, right? And I'm so thankful I did. And I'm not just saying that because we're on here. I'm being dead straight 100 with you, right? That's literally what I did, and I'm very thankful and grateful that I did that, right? So when I'm telling you guys that it's a matter of you choosing the level that you get in based upon where you want to earn, okay? Because Easy1up is a vessel for you to earn high ticket, right? So my card didn't have enough space for the 2,000, so I got in at the 1,000, and I got to freaking work. Okay, I got to freaking work. I actually wound up, and this is not an income claim, but I actually wound up making my first $500 sale within my first week, and that's the honest truth. The very first person I signed up, came within the first week. All right, her name was Diana. All right, so my point is, choose the level on which you want to earn on, right? Because you don't want to be missing what you could have had when you're going to do the same work anyway. It takes me the same amount of work, no lie. It takes me the same amount of effort to sign up a person at the 250 or even sign up a person at the 25. I'm still doing the same marketing, right? So it takes me the same amount of work. And have I signed up people at the 25? Yes, that's the level they chose, right? That's the level they chose, okay? But that it took me the same amount of work to attract them as it did for me to attract people who joined me at the $2,000 level. And some of those people are right here on this call. It took me the same amount of effort. So I want you guys to think about that when you're choosing your level, okay? When you're choosing your level, for this is your financial future that's on the line. When you're choosing your level, you choose a level of which you want to earn, not about how much money you have. You choose what you want, and then you say, how can I make it happen? I don't care if you're like, hey, I want this bad, and how can I make it happen? If you have to, if you got another extra TV, and you need to pawn a TV or something, whatever the case may be, you make your decision, but I'm letting you know the decision I made and why, because I wanted it just that damn bad. I wanted just that bad, and I'm so grateful. I've made over 50 grand in this company, so it's like, yo, did I get my money back? Hell yeah, because I don't play, and that's how you need to approach your business. You don't play. Don't play yourself up there, shorting yourself, trying to think you're going to make a life-changing income at $25. You're not. You're going to be hustling backwards, just like I was hustling backwards with that first company that I joined. So just keep that in mind. All right. You want to join at the highest level that you possibly can, to get yourself in position that you want to be in. Okay. Based upon what you want to make. All right. So that is the vessel that we use. All right. So you're definitely going to be picking that up. Now, what we're going to do is I'm actually going to show you some bonuses, guys, and show you how you can get the rest of these things. All right. That's what I'm going to show you. But first, before I do, I wanted to show you something else too. All right. Because this is one of the things when you do decide to rock out, because after this video, I know you watching the replay or what have you, you're going to be like, yeah, this is where I need to be because this is realness, right? When you do decide to rock out with us, right, at the proper level, which is the vertex or higher, right? Or higher, right? Then you're going to get access to our training group as well. Now, it's not a hoopla group, a hoorah group. It's a group where we go in there and we train. This is serious. This is business, right? This is business. I'm going to show you. All right, over here, we already have, and don't ask me why that's doing that. Oh, I'm back in Classic. Anyway, because Facebook got a new layout, and obviously I done switched it over. And we already have the training set up even down to, our schedule, but our blueprint right here, 5 steps that you need to be doing, is already laid out for you, right? We already have our masterclass training in our units section, right? Showing you exactly what to do, even down to getting you an accountability partner. Like, it's already laid out for you. So this is why when people lock arms, with, getting these components with us, that they don't have to hold people's hands, because it's already laid out. It's already laid out down to the training schedule is already laid out down to getting an accountability partner. Guys, like I ain't even gonna lie, man. I never knew about getting an accountability partner before. I just knew that Tasha Morgan, we decided to be accountability partners a while back, right? But nobody ever told us that we needed to have one. It's just like, I'm like, yo, you know what? I think part of the problem is that people don't have, that extra support, and I talked to her about it. I said, we have it, but other people don't. That's probably one of the reasons why people haven't moved as fast as we have. So we implemented that. When we see a problem, we implement what needs to be done where it needs to be done. We implemented that. This is another reason why people don't have they don't have all of the issues that they may have trying to do this stuff alone and all of that, because it's in here. All right. So I wanted to show you that as well. All right. Because we take this serious when you decide to entrust whoever's video that you're watching. If you watch this on a replay, whoever video that you're watching, that's who you're going to get with, right? Down at the bottom, their link, you're going to get with them, but you're getting access to that, leveraging this, and you don't have to make all this stuff yourself. It's already done. You plug in, whoever joins you, they plug in, boom, 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 plug, make money, plug. That's how it's done. All right. So now, can I go ahead and show you guys? Let me just come back here for a minute. All right. Can I go ahead and show you guys the bonuses that we have prepared so you can see how you can get everything else, how you can get that blueprint, right? And get all of these, get the step-by-step and everything, how you can get all of that in your business, no matter which one of these you're mentioning that you're missing. Do I have your permission to go ahead and show you some amazing bonuses that we put together just for you on this call? All right. Tasha gave me a thumbs up. Betty, I got your permission. Don, I got your permission. Don says yes. Awesome. Deborah says yes. Awesome. That's what I'm talking about, guys. All right. Awesome. So let me go ahead and I'm going to share my screen with you guys, and I'm going to show you what we put together. So just bear with us and follow this through the end, guys, so you can see these amazing bonuses that we have. So let me go ahead and share my screen and pull it up for you. All right. Not there. See, nobody said you had to be technical savvy. All right, now here's what you've been waiting for. Let's go ahead and jump into these Team AMA VIP bonuses for Easy1up. All right, now let's take a look. What is it that you're gonna get when you lock arms with Team AMA VIP and Easy1up? Now, first thing that you're gonna need is you're gonna need to know what is it that you need to do every day, or else you're gonna kind of be like this guy and looking confused. And you're going to be really chasing your tail like this dog in the picture right here, right? You don't want to be doing that, chasing your tail, right? You want to know exactly what you need to do. So what you're going to get is 5 steps to 1K blueprint. You're going to get this actual blueprint, all right, created by myself, Coach D, all right, specifically for our team AMA VIP. And with this blueprint, it's going to allow you to know exactly what to do each day, know exactly how to do it, and know exactly how often do you need to do it. Okay, that is the 5 steps to 1K blueprint. Now, the value of this blueprint, so that way you know, okay, this is serious. All right, $997 value. Guys, I want you guys to think about this. How many times have you been out there trying to figure things out? You're like, man, I don't know what to do each day in my business, right? You're just like, if someone just held my hand, if someone just would tell me what to do, then I could do it. Well, don't worry about that anymore, because this 5 steps to 1K blueprint is going to solve that problem for you. You do not have to worry about what it is that you need to do each day in your business. You could just get the blueprint and keep it trucking, baby. Now, next, all right? The next thing you need to know is, how are you going to be able to get a yes? Okay? Yeah, you're going to know exactly what you need to do in your business. You're going to be getting, different leads, prospects reaching out to you, but you need to find out, how can you get them to say yes versus no? Well, this is what you're going to need. You're going to need, all right, a 2-step closing process. You're going to get my 2-step closing process on how you can actually seal the deal in Facebook Messenger. Yes. Okay. Instead of you having to figure out, oh, I don't know what questions to ask, you're going to know the right questions to ask. Instead of you trying to figure out, well, I don't know if I'm saying the wrong thing. you're going to know how to say the right things, ask the right questions, and say the right things so that you can seal the deal right in Facebook Messenger. No more sweat and bullets, wondering like, oh my gosh, did I do something wrong? Don't worry about it. You're going to get this two-step closing process to seal the deal. And I use this process myself every time that I'm in Messenger. Now, what does that mean? So what you have so far is you have the 5 steps to 1K blueprint. That's a $997 value. All right. And then you have the 2-step closing framework, which is a $497 value. All right. So far you have a bonus total value of $1,494. Now, what else are you going to get? You're going to get the Easy1up Masterclass. Okay. Now, what does that mean? That means in this Easy1up Masterclass, you're going to be able to learn how to set up your back office, do the pay options and set that up quickly, how to actually follow up with your Easy1up leads, how to set up your Facebook profile and turn it into an ATM machine. You heard me. We don't deal with paid ads, baby. Okay? You're going to be able to turn your Facebook profile into an ATM machine. Also, how to set up your YouTube channel so that you can start getting free leads off of YouTube. So you're going to be able to leverage both when you go through this Easy1up Masterclass. And you're getting that today as a bonus. What's the value? $997 for that Easy1up Masterclass. Guys, I paid twice as much just for the YouTube portion, let alone the portion of learning to turn my Facebook profile into an ATM machine, let alone everything else. I actually have people reaching out to me, begging me to give them this type of information, even down to how to set up their back office, right? You guys are getting this when you lock arms with us today. All right? So what are you going to get? The 5 steps to 1K blueprint. That has a $997 value, 2-step closing framework, that's $497 value, and the Easy1up Masterclass that includes how you're going to be able to leverage YouTube, and that's a $997 value. Total value, $2,491. Now, how about this? I know sometimes you guys have problems, actually closing the deal. Like maybe somebody said, oh, well, I'll follow up later, or, check me out later. Guys, you're going to get help closing your sales live, okay? And these are just some of the results that I've had. Yes, I have this closing process down, okay? All right, so these are some of the results that we've had. $250 sale here, $1,000 sale here, another $100 sale there, okay? And you see another $1,000 sale here, another $1,000 sale here. Yes, sales happen when you know how to close and you have a closing process, okay? So you're going to get that help with the weekly sales closing calls. So you're going to be able to bring your people to the closing, to the sales calls, right? So they can get all of their questions answered and they can be ready to make a decision on the spot. Yeah, doesn't that take a lot of the pressure off of you? You're not having to worry about, that you're not a good closer, or maybe you get nervous when you talk to people. Don't worry about it. When you're part of Team AMA VIP, just bring your people to the weekly sales calls. We'll do all the explaining, all the selling, all the telling, and we'll collect the decision. And that way you can go ahead and get the sign up. Yeah, get the sign up. So far, what are you going to get? 5 steps to 1K blueprint. That's $997 value. 2-step closing framework, that's a $497 value. The Easy1up Masterclass, that's $997 value. And the weekly sales calls, $3,000 value. Now, I want to make sure that you guys know that these are real values. These sales calls values right here, I'm actually only doing that based on 90 days, right? Now, of course, you're going to be with our team for much longer than that. But think about it. If these sales calls just close one of our team members' sales, just one at, let's say, the $250 level, okay, just one per week, okay, for the next just 90 days, you're talking about a $3,000 value plus, okay, because, yeah, there's going to be more sales happening, and it's going to happen way longer than 90 days, but I had to put a time limit on it so that way I could put a value on it so you could see how real the value is. We didn't want to give any type of inflated bull crap or anything like that. We want to give you guys real value. So what you're looking at is a total value so far of $5,491 when you lock arms with Team AMA VIP. Now, what else you going to get? Ongoing coaching. How many times have you guys joined someone right? And you're like, man, I joined, and maybe they showed you how to set up your back office, but here it is 30 days from now, you have a question. Maybe you haven't made any sales and you're trying to get some help. I mean, a lot of times people are in the company group, they sign up on Monday, they lost on Wednesday, and their sponsor is lost as well on Thursday. Out of the picture, okay? So you're going to be able to get access to ongoing coaching every single week, all right, to help you when you stumble on something. You got questions. You're going to be able to get that. You're going to get the social media training, so that way you know exactly what you need to do. And if you run across something, you're going to be able to get that help every week. Now, this is some of the results as far as some of the feedback some of the team has given. You see here, Betty was like, oh wow, the best coach and the best team ever, okay? Here's another person. One of my coaching clients says, hey everyone, I just wanted to personally congratulate everyone here. See you, especially Coach D. She is a badass. I am slow, but I'm coming, and you can bet that. I'm so glad to be amongst a group of women like this, okay? Simone says, Deborah, I agree with you. I have learned so much from Coach D, and I'm still learning. So grateful to have met her and be coached by her. She is a godsend. Guys, I'm not making this stuff up. All I do is screenshot what people say, because this is the real deal, okay? Over here, Simone says, Gina, I couldn't agree more. I'm so happy for you and feel the same way. This journey and newfound family I now has changed everything for me. Coach D has instilled a fire in me that I had forgotten I had. All you beautiful souls inspire me so much in love. Yes, we have a lot of positivity on Team AMA VIP, okay? And everyone appreciates everyone's effort. So this just kind of gives you an idea of the type of coach that I am and the type of support that you will get inside of our group. Now, what is that worth? Okay, that has a value of $5,964. Now, let me go ahead and break that down to you. Basically, what that means is we have these weekly Q&A and coaching sessions, okay, with this social media training, all right? I typically charge $497 a session, and I get paid $497 per session, okay? So this is not inflated at all. So imagine if you just had 4 sessions, okay, a month over the course of 90 days. Once again, I did these numbers just based on 90 days. And I know you're going to be with us longer than 90 days, right? Because you want to reach your goals and exceed your goals and exceed those goals on top of it. So you come up with a value of $5,964 value, okay? So that means what you're going to get, the 5 steps to 1K blueprint, that's $997 value. 2-step closing framework, so that way you know exactly what to say and the questions to ask in that inbox. That's $497 value. You're going to get the Easy1up Masterclass to show you how to set up your back office, your payment options, set up your Facebook so that it turns it into an ATM machine, and set up your YouTube channel so that way you can start getting some free leads on YouTube like I do, baby. All right, that's a $997 value. You're going to get the weekly sales closing calls to help you close your calls, close your sales, right? Close your prospects, close your leads. Just get them to the sales call every week, all right? Talk to them, get them to the sales call. Let the sales call do the selling and telling for you and collecting a decision, okay? That's a $3,000 value, and a weekly Q&A and coaching sessions, right? And this is only based on 90 days, guys. This is only based on 90 days, okay? But you're going to be able to come, any questions you have every single week, be able to come and ask me or any other coach that we have, ask those questions and get some social media training, so that way you know exactly what to do, and everything is already kept up to date, always up to date. That's $5,964 value. That brings the total value to $11,455. Now let me ask you guys, if all this did was gave you an unfair advantage to skyrocket your income within the next 30 to 90 days, would it be worth the $11,000? Yes. Let me ask you this. If all it did was allow you to have more time home with your kids or your grandkids or your family, imagine all that time, maybe you're away, maybe you're working 5 jobs, okay, 5 is a little extreme, but maybe you're working 2 or 3 jobs, and that's a reality for a lot of people, all right? Or maybe you only work at 1 job, but you're really tired because you work a whole bunch of hours. Maybe you're working 50 to 60 hours, right? And you're pretty much having to raise your kids on Facebook, or raise your kids through text message, right? Because you're not seeing them, so you have to text to check up on them. Come on, what kind of life is that to live? What kind of, parent is that you're trying to be. You're not trying to be that type of parent that has to raise their kids from afar, or better yet, let the TV raise their kids, or let the school raise their kids, or the babysitter raise their kids. You want to be there for your kids, right? If all this did, right, was allow you to have more time at home with your kids or your grandkids or your family, your husband, your wife, right, would it be worth it to you? Yeah. I think your kids would be worth it. Your family would be worth it. What if all this did was allow you to fire your boss, okay? Not just cut down to part-time, but totally fire your boss. Go in there and say, sayonara. Don't give him the finger, but sayonara, I'm out of here. What would that be worth? Wouldn't that be worth it for you to be able to go in, make enough money to where you could go in and fire your boss? If all this did was allow you to put that down payment on that house of your dreams. Come on. That's the American way. Everybody wants to own a home. Maybe you've been renting up to this time. Maybe your credit is what it is. So, maybe they want, $20,000 down, or $10,000 down, and you just don't have it, because you live in paycheck to paycheck. You could barely save like $200 in between paychecks. If all this did was allow you to put that down payment down and buy your dream home, buy that $250,000 home that you want, or buy that $500,000 home that you want. If all this did was allow you to put that down payment on that house, would it be worth it? Yeah. Your dreams are worth it. You're worth it. Your family's worth it. Your kids are worth it. Your sanity's worth it. Your health is worth it. Guys, here's some more proof for you. So you can see that we have a very supportive team, and you see we definitely get results within our team. You see a compliment here, $250 proof here, another $1,000 proof here. All right, and over here, you see this is something that we had on one of our coaching sessions, and you see Karanda says, aha moment, that she was able to gain some clarity from one of our weekly coaching sessions. All right, then you see right here, another one of my students said, yeah, people, learn from me. D put me on the map. Okay, I coached him, and I gotta toot his horn on this right here. This gentleman right here, he wound up getting two $2,000 sales, two $2,000 sales in the same week, and those were Easy1up sales. Okay, so yes, this team works, this coaching works, as long as you work it. That's all it takes, guys. All right. And Gina says, hey, thank you. You made it complete sense. I didn't see the full picture before you explained it in depth. Once again, this is another one of my coaching clients, coaching students, letting you know, guys, that hey, this is real. I am about helping you guys be successful in your Easy1up business. Here's some more proof here. Karana says, thanks so much for clearing up a lot that was going on my head. Yes, a lot of times you do have confusion, right? And you may have joined someone, a month, 2 months ago, right? They gone. They don't forget about you, okay? But when you're part of this team, all right, we don't just forget about you. You're not just, we get the money and then we're off to the races, okay? You want to get clarity, you need to be with us. Here you see Simone already congratulated someone and bringing a new sign up into the group right here. She actually got paid to refer this person right here to the group. So she invited her into the group right here. So she already made a cool commission already. Right here you see one of my colleagues actually is giving a testament, to just the type of person I am. She says, I just want to say thank you for being a friend. For real, not many have my respect, but you have mine. Yes, guys, this is what it's about, being a part of a community that is respectful of other people and worthy of it, because some of that stuff that glitters, it's not gold, okay? So we don't fluff over here. This is the real deal, all right? And you see here another commission that came in of $250. Now, guys, here's the deal. Yes, the value is $11,455. That is the value, the true value, all day, twice on Sunday. Okay, but no, I'm not going to charge you $11,455. Okay, here's what's going on. All right, if you take advantage of this now, all right, because I can't tell you how long this is going to be available, but you take advantage of this now, you could come in to our team at the Vertex Pro level, which is a total of $1,100 with the admin fee, or you could get in at the Vertex Elite level for $550. So if you come in at that Pro level, that allows you to make up to $1,000 commissions. Okay, so the higher you come, the more money you can make, so the faster you can get that dream home, baby. All right, you come at the Vertex Elite level, you pay $550 to join, and you'll be able to make up to $500 commissions. Or you come at the Vertex level for $275 and you'll be able to make up to $250 commissions. So guys, you see, this is a no-brainer situation, okay? You can get in at the Vertex Pro, Vertex Elite, or Vertex Level while this promo is going on. Now to recap, what you're gonna get, because I want to make sure that you understand the true value of what you're getting, guys. The 5 steps to 1K blueprint, $997 value. The 2-step closing framework, $497 value, brings us to a total of $1,494. Easy1up Masterclass, $997 value, brings us to a total value of $2,491. Then you add on the weekly sales closing costs to help you close your sales. That's a $3,000 value over the course of 90 days. That brings the total to $5,491. Then you bring on the weekly Q&A coaching sessions, okay, which has a value over the course of 90 days of $5,964. That's a $5,964 value, brings your total value to $11,455 value. And once again, guys, all you got to do is go ahead and get started now while this promotion is still going on. Get started at Vertex Pro level for $1,100. You can make up to $1,000 commissions, or Vertex Elite at $550 level and make commissions up to $500, or the Vertex level and make at $275 and make commissions up to $250. And keep in mind, guys, these commissions are per sale, so you can make as many sales as you want, as many Vertex Pro $1,000 sales as you want, over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, as many Vertex Elite sales as you want, and as many Vertex sales as you want, over and over again. Now guys, you see the value, $11,455 value. Guys, getting in, position yourself at the highest position that you possibly can, okay? Because you want to get to your goals super fast, all right? So the Vertex Pro level, $1,100 input, right? And you're able to get up to $1,000 in commissions. I mean, guys, we're talking about nearly a 90% discount is what we're talking about, and that's just at the Vertex Pro level, and these are real values. So guys, there you have it. The proof is in the pudding, and it is decision time. All right, we are back. So as you guys can see right there, that's what it is. That's what it's about. That is how you can actually take advantage and get everything that you need to start getting the income that you want. All right. Whoever invited you to this, or whoever is you happen to be seeing this on their YouTube channel or watching on the replay, that's who you want to get with. All right. You want to get directly back with that person. You don't have to go searching and all that stuff right there. You want to get back with them. Now, before we end this, I want to bring out one more person and kind of give you guys, some feedback, not just from myself, but feedback from other, members that are already members of what we have going on this team. All right. So Tina, if you're, just give us a little excerpt real quick, let us know what's been your experience thus far, on the team with this. Let the people know.
Coming into the team, I've got more clarity. I understand a lot more better than what I was. I was like out there just like you were, just browsing around, trying to figure out everything. But since I came into this group, I have more clarity and I know exactly what to do every day.
Absolutely. And that's what you want, guys, because once you start getting that clarity and you start seeing exactly what you need to do, I promise you it's the same way that it happened for me. As far as once I was able to focus on something, then that's when things started happening. I just kept doing the same thing. Once I knew what to do, kept doing it. And it's like things will be building up and you don't even see them building up. And then before you know it, it's like, whoo, sell here, whoo, sell here. And things start happening really quick. And it started by having something like this, a blueprint, to be able to know exactly what to do in our business. And that is what we're offering for you. So guys, definitely whoever's channel that you're on, subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button on their channel. All right. And down below in the comments, you're going to see a link to go ahead and rock out with us. All right. Whoever's link you see at the bottom, that's whose link you go ahead and hit. And connect with that person. Go ahead and get set up and make sure that you start at that 250 level so that you can get everything that we have going on here. All right. Now, in the event, if you happen to be watching this on replay and you're like, man, I'm already an easy one up on another team. Oh my goodness, I totally need help. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And you totally, you need this. You need what we have, but you happen to be an easy one up on another team, with another person. You don't have a team and you're like, you know what? I want to lock arms with you guys. All right. Look, if you're seeing this video, all right, then you have the opportunity to still lock arms with our team if you're an easy one up with someone else. All right. For a one-time fee. That is our current promotion. All you need to do is down below. Okay. You'll see a link down below on this person's video. Go ahead and reach out to them. You'll see a link that's going to lead to like their messenger, or you may see the phone number to text them. Either way, contact the person who sent you this video, who you happen to be watching it on their YouTube channel, right? Contact them directly and they'll let you know exactly what you need to do to lock arms with our team, even if you happen to be on another easy one up, with another easy one up sponsor, but you need our help. You can keep your sponsor, no problem, but we'll take care of you over here and we'll let you know exactly what you need to do to be able to get in. Just go ahead and reach out to the person down below that's watching this video. All right. And do we have any other feedback from anyone else want to jump on? Y'all act like y'all scared today. Is everybody scared? Betty, are you scared? Betty, you scared?
No, I ain't scared.
You want to close us out today, Betty? What we do? I'm gonna put you on the screen, Betty. What we do every day, Betty, when we get ready to close out for today? What do we do?
Gonna take this ride to the top.
All right, y'all heard her. All right, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and we out. And I'll see y'all in the group.